If someone said I was guilty of a war crime, I'd be like, you know what? You could be right. Trump declared Venezuelan airspace, quote unquote, closed and pulled his national security team into a high-stakes meeting on what is going to come next. This is after weeks of U.S. naval and anti-drug operations in the Caribbean, and members of both parties are now sounding the alarm, and they're saying the White House looks like it's inching toward military action without even consulting Congress. To which I say, which I often say on this show, is this illegal?
Yes, it's illegal. It is illegal. And now they're also talking about Pete Hegseth committing war crimes. It's like sort of this gray area, but it sounds like Pete Hegseth committed a war crime, and both Democrats and Republicans are coming together on that one because Pete Hegseth, they struck a boat. By the way, these are sort of like extrajudicial. They don't really know who's on these boats exactly, but they struck the boat, and then there were survivors left on this boat. According to international law, if there are survivors and they aren't shooting back at you, those are now prison. And they struck the boat again. There's talk from Republicans and Democrats about bringing war crimes against him. Of course, Trump would be likely to pardon him. But then meanwhile, Pete Hegseth tweeted this meme of Franklin the Turtle targeting narco-terrorists, as he's deemed them. And war crimes and memes is quite the combo.
This is a deep cut. Franklin?
I mean, I just don't believe he has an emotional connection to Franklin. It would be like me posting a Peppa Pig meme. Like, I just don't have a relationship with her. It means nothing to me. So therefore, I think it's bullshit. He was probably drunk.
He was really drunk. Yeah, I mean, that's the scary part about all of this.
It doesn't make sense for Pete Hegseth. Like, his kids won't even be into Franklin. Not to cut him some slack, but war crimes seem really complicated. Like, I feel like if someone said I was guilty of a war crime, I'd be like, you know what? You could be right. Do you think that he sits down and goes, oh, better check international law? Like, I just think he's going off the vibe.
I think that's a problem. I think the Secretary of Defense probably should be checking in on international law. And I feel like that one is like pretty obvious. But yeah, probably